Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are back with more One Piece. Episodes 468, 69 and 70. We are at Marineford. We are at Navy's headquarter base. The war is going crazy. Luffy seems just like another soldier, just another dude on the field, right? Even though he's main character and he's struggling to go through these marine soldiers that are not even like that powerful. They weren't even vice admirals, I believe. He did crack that one giant with third gear. That was really satisfying. But yeah, Luffy was bleeding and everything. So I really like that there is so much room for Luffy to grow. But we are still doing this. Ivankov saved Luffy from Kizaru by using his wing, right? And the way Luffy was talking to Whitebeard and Buggy and Ivankov were like, oh, what the fuck, he's equal to Whitebeard. He's talking back to him. He declared that he wants to become Pirate King right in front of him. And I like how Whitebeard seemed agitated a bit, right? And then he's like, oh yeah, I like you, kid. And he even spoke to his people about following Luffy, man. Luffy has that presence, man. It has been felt. Their entrance was so fucking amazing, bro. It's such a Straw Hats entrance, right? And we have fucking warlords, Crocodile, Jinbei, and Buggy, Mr. Tree, Ivankov, and all the other prisoners and newcomers, right, coming in, and Mr. One, of course, as well. It was so dope. And speaking of Crocodile, he went straight for Whitebeard. He wasted no time. But it is kind of insane, right? Because I don't know. I just feel like Whitebeard could fucking decimate Crocodile, like one shot him, or I don't even think he can touch him. And it almost seemed like Whitebeard knew that somebody would protect him, right? Maybe he thought somebody from the crew, just like how Marco the Phoenix protected him from Kizaru, just how Jozu protected him from Mihawk, right? And we have Luffy protecting Whitebeard from Crocodile because he's the old guy who Ace looks up to, man. In Luffy's head, Whitebeard's only that, man. I like Luffy, bro. The scene of him searching for Ace was really nicely done as well. Wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. Garp crying next to Ace. Holy shit. That touched my soul, bro. He's torn apart. What a horrible, horrible situation for old man Garp. And we saw the flashback. Luffy and Ace drinking sake and saying that they are brothers. We saw Garp wanting them to be Navy soldiers. He spoke about that a lot, it seems, but you can't conquer their spirits, right? And their thirst for freedom and adventure, man. It's impossible. But yeah, he was sitting next to Ace and crying, and I figured that he is probably sitting there as well because he knows that Sengoku is up to something, that they're moving the execution schedule, right? Those news reached Whitebeard, so it's urging them to move faster now. Shit's about to be very, very intense. And Ace, of course, saying to Luffy, what is a wimp like you doing here? I told you we have our own separate adventures and all of that. But Ace is actually scared. Ace is scared for Luffy, man. That's his way of protecting him. He saw what happened to Oars in front of his eyes. He sees so many people dying because he got captured, man. If we think about it, how does Ace feel about all of this? He feels horrible. They are showing us his face constantly, man. He's tied up and he can just watch at this fucking chaos. I don't know what to expect, man. It's fucking carnage, and we even had some comedic scenes, of course, with those two old villains, right? That guy, Full Body and Django. Hina even joined the action. I like Hina, but yeah, Luffy was like, I'm out. He used second gear and she couldn't do anything, man. Luffy is too fast, so it's not about fighting, right? It's about finding the fastest way towards Ace. It's not like Luffy is gonna stop and be like, okay, I'll defeat you now and then I will go after Ace, right? That would be only if like someone like Kizaru tries to stop Luffy, right? In that case, Luffy has no choice but to fight because he's faster than him. He can just run away, or if Luffy doesn't get any help, right? Ivankov helped him, and yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Like this arc is already, I can already see why people love this arc so much. Because we have all of these characters and literally most of them are already like fleshed out a good chunk, right? We know about them. We are meeting Whitebeard pirates for the first time. We knew a little bit about Whitebeard and so his encounter with Shanks and all of that, but we learned through Ace, right, a little bit, and now that we actually got their backstory, how Whitebeard met Ace and how he operates, calling everyone sons and all of that, man. It's so fucking good. It's amazing. I can't wait to see what happens next. So let's jump into episode 468. Let's begin, guys. All right, guys. Those episodes were pretty good. I don't know, am I allowed to say that they felt a little bit slower? Because maybe they did a tad bit too much with Buggy, right? I feel like just the gags with Buggy took a pretty good amount of scenes in these episodes. Don't get me wrong, I like Buggy's character and the whole meme of him becoming like this fucking god to these impel down prisoners, right? And his plans somehow progressing even though he himself realizes how fucking ridiculous it is. He somehow got that video transporter snail right now, and I really like his stuff with Luffy. And Mihawk, how Mihawk cut him up in those little pieces, man. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. But yeah, even when we have episodes like this, it's still one piece. It's still so many things happening. We saw Boa Hancock protecting Luffy from Smoker and giving him the key for handcuffs. And just with that scene alone, I believe that we have to see Luffy using that key to rescue Ace, man. And the fact that they're preparing soldiers with weapons to execute Ace, man, the climax is surely approaching, man. And with the appearance of these Pacifistas right now, I just felt like they're preparing something much crazier, right? So I'm really excited to watch next set of episodes. I'm really excited because it feels like the things are about to kick even more, right? And I can't wait to witness that, man. We saw Moria getting handled by Jinbei. Moria is walking L at this point, man. Yeah, he had like fucking sad experience with his previous crew. He led them to deaths, right? And it was messed up how he's now using dead zombies, right, to achieve his goals. But still, he's way too cocky for his power, I'd say, man. Jinbei handled him with ease, and then we have Mihawk who fucking pushes Jinbei back. Jinbei who uses that fishman karate, those like shockwave attacks, delayed attacks, right? And he wasn't able to do anything to Mihawk, and Mihawk just pushed him away without breaking a sweat, man. And I feel like everything that he did was kinda effortless because he was using that one same attack, right? Just doing this, like these slashes, although he clashed with Flower Sword Vista, right? And I guess, of course, all the swordsmen in One Piece know who Mihawk is, and he knows who Vista is as well, because he is part of Whitebeard pirates, right? And he's a commander, one of the commanders, so they are pretty famous as well. So that was pretty interesting to see actually someone exchanging like those blows with Mihawk. It was funny how Whitebeard tricked Buggy into fighting alongside him. That was pretty funny as well. And he was attacking those ships, navy ships, from the sides, from both sides, because he sensed that something bad is going to happen. He had a bad feeling and he ordered pirates to attack. And we didn't see much of admirals nor Whitebeard in action, and because of all these things, I just feel like some episodes in near future are about to be literally insane, and it makes me so excited. So yeah, Ace, of course, kinda accepting his fate, because it's so rough to see his friends dying and his brother being in life-threatening danger because of him, right? He blames everything on himself, and he deems himself unworthy of their care and their wish to save him, which is pretty fucking sad. But yeah, as I said, we're already too deep into this shit. We are not stopping until we rescue Ace. Pacifistas are here. The stuff with Kuma was so interesting. So literally what happened is we saw Kuma at Thriller Bark. I said that he has a calm and soothing voice, right? They were calling him a tyrant, but apparently he was a good friend with Ivankov, and there is so many like contradictions when it comes to Kuma, man. He was able to use his Pow fruit, and he's lost his memories because apparently he was guinea pig for world government for them to make a human weapon. So they went full cyborg on him, wiping out his ability to think and screwing his brain. And he was labeled government dog. And then Kuma states that he didn't like government, right? And we know that he actually saved Straw Hats during Sabaody, and they imply that he will face the consequences. So I thought maybe they screwed with Kuma and turned him into cyborg as a punishment, right? And on the other hand, I was thinking, because he is controlling his abilities really well. Basically, Kuma is OP. I thought that Kuma was one of the strongest characters in the show and one of the strongest warlords, right? Alongside Mihawk, right? And he had amazing control of his abilities. We weren't able to touch him during Thriller Bark, man. And why would world government like do something to lose such a massive powerhouse that is Kuma by screwing with his brain and turning him into cyborg that probably can't fight the same as like the original Kuma, right? I don't know, there are so many interesting things about him, and yeah, that guy Vegapunk is experimenting the shit out of these pacifistas, bro. And yeah, they said that his technology is like fucking years, like 500 years in front of our time. So yeah, that guy is insane. And I like the fact that Frankie is in his lab right now. You know, like Frankie being a cyborg and all of that. I like that. Maybe Frankie will actually learn some fucking amazing secrets to power himself up, or even our ship as well. So that's something completely, well, not off topic, but that came to my mind right now that I'm also excited about. But yeah, Mihawk going after Luffy was scary. Luffy even saw image of what would happen if he actually attacked Mihawk, and I kinda like how they did that, man. Luffy felt that he would get his hands cut off if he did that, and he in the middle of using the attack, he punches the ground to stop himself. I really like that detail, and what Mihawk told about Luffy, that he has that mysterious power that drags people in to help him. And that's a fact. We see Boa Hancock, we see Revolution Commander, by the way, Ivankov, we see Jinbei, we see even Crocodile working with him. Whitebeard liked him immediately, right? All the places that Luffy helped on our adventure so far, like Luffy has that energy to drag people in and to have them help him naturally, right? So yeah, that was pretty dope as always. I'm super excited for next episodes. I will end the video here for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya, guys.